Now, let's meet this month's difference maker. As a student at Florida State University, John Crossman did okay. In 1993, he graduated with a sub-B average. 20 years later, Crossman became the youngest person inducted into the FSU College of Business Hall of Fame for a career in real estate that catapulted him into the CEO chair at Orlando-based real estate firm Crossman & Crossman, one of the largest retail leasing, management, and investment sales firms in the country, with over 30 million square feet of retail space under leasing or management throughout 8 southeastern states. It was also 20 years ago that Crossman discovered the college struggles that left him ashamed of his academic performance were because he was, as he puts it, super duper dyslexic, a realization that made him stronger. Here's a World of Difference senior correspondent Janet Sawyer with the story.
Thank you, Christy.
Oh, I wanted to show you this.
Oh my gosh,
Can you
that's
read
awesome.
it?
No, I can't. And
That's
thought,
really good.
listen, I thought you did great in that meeting today.
John Crossman. Until last year, he was the president of one of the largest retail leasing management, sales, and marketing firms in the Southeast. Now, he is the CEO of Crossman Career Builders, a philanthropist, author, and speaker. He accomplished all of this with only a 2.9 GPA. Crossman says he worked hard in college and earned that score, yet he still felt ashamed.
20 years later, I got inducted to the FSU College of Business Hall of Fame, and I was the youngest ever. And that year, I was reflecting on my college GPA, and I was really feeling some shame about it. And then something interesting happened. I had some health issues that year, and I had to go to my doctor a lot. And so one time, to see my doctor, we were just chatting, my doctor said, "John, I think you're dyslexic." And I was like, well, gosh, like, what do I do about it? He goes, oh, you're 42, just write it out, you know? And so I actually went and took some tests and got some research done, and I am dyslexic.
It's estimated that about 700 million people worldwide have some form of dyslexia. While it cannot be cured, there is treatment for the learning difference, and some learn to manage it on their own. Crossman's nephew calls his uncle's learning difference a superpower. Crossman says if you can't do it the way everyone else does it, try another way.
One of my best things ever happened to me was when I was a junior in high school, I took speech class, and I was able to really excel at that. And to this day, I can write a speech completely in my head, never write a note, and then give the speech.
You memorize it?
Yeah, completely. And of course, again, that's something that, I learned. But again, because I don't have the ability to write well or do math, but I can write the whole thing in my head and give it.
Dyslexia shows itself in many forms. For Crossman, it was through hearing the word that he saw the writing on the wall.
Well, most common thing you would see is like, if I were to write Janet, I would spell it J-N-A. I would write the J and the N, and then I would come back and put in the A, and then go E-T. So I would write it in a not normal order, right? But that consistently, that and numbers, I just have a hard time in getting the order right. I wouldn't have the ability to have the...
Crossman lectures grad students, but he says his dyslexia prevents him from even getting into grad school. But grades are not the most important part of life. The son of a crusading pastor, Crossman's father taught him the importance of faith, education, relationships, and helping others.
And I think that I have a lot of skills in me that are, from my dad, my mom, but that are maybe somewhat pastoral and just having compassion for people, and that's important, that helps. And then really trying to listen and help people further their careers and what they're doing.
That's exactly how he runs the company and how he helps others through the advice he shares in this book and through giving speeches like this one at Beacon College.
And proud dyslexic, John Crossman.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor to be with you. This first slide I have up is all these different ways that if you want, you can connect with me.
What else was in the room where it happened? The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
Crossman says he enjoys talking with young people about their learning difference and wants to empower them. He says, feel your feelings and speak your truth.
As I say that, I would say I would have discernment with that. That doesn't mean that speak your truth on social media. Doesn't mean you tell everybody. I think you need to be discerning on who you share that with. Janet, one of my favorite lines I say a lot is that we live in a society that seems to think I tweet, therefore I am. Like, because I tweet something, I've done something great. I'm like, you know, people are not going to remember us by our tweets, remember us by our works of service and what we do. It's pretty simple. What my company does is...
Crossman tells young adults while a learning difference may close some doors, it's going to open others and allow that learning difference to lead you down a path to a place where you feel most alive.
Okay, all right.
For A World of Difference, I'm Janet Sawyer.
Thanks for the story, Janet, and congratulations, John. Your passion and servant leader's heart is making a big difference.